Hey guys, this is Eric for Stardate March 28th, 2016. I just wanted to take a moment here to talk about all the information we have thus far about the upcoming Voltron show. So, a week or two ago, we got an announcement that the creative team behind Legend of Korra and Avatar: The Last Airbender will be making a Voltron show. A couple of months ago, there was an announcement that they had signed with Netflix to do, I believe, 4 animated series, and Voltron is the first one that they've announced. Um, that was all we knew at first, and then we got a little bit about the plot, and we've gotten a very small teaser trailer and a couple of images. Uh, they pitch it as like a Game of Thrones style show, which doesn't mean anything to me. I feel like that is the elevator pitch for any show with a large cast nowadays, is to just say it's a Game of Thrones style show. Uh, I actually hope it's not a Game of Thrones style show, because that would mean that all 5 pilots will be in disparate parts of the galaxy doing different things and will sometimes come into contact with each other. I'm hoping that just means that it's going to be like a big epic space fantasy kind of a thing. Uh, but again, that wouldn't be Game of Thronesy. I feel like that's just a buzz term, and I'm hoping that's not what it is. I mean, I love Game of Thrones like everybody else, but that's not what I want for my Voltron show. The teaser trailer that we got, the image right here is the first image we got of Voltron, and seeing it small, I was like, oh, that looks like really bad, like computer CGI cell shaded, like a PS2 video game or a like Iron Man Armored Adventures. Uh, but when I saw it like big and in the teaser, I was like, oh no, it looks great. The teaser, it's only like 40 seconds, and it's just the assembling of Voltron, and it looks amazing. I don't know if anybody else has seen these, but well, I know other people have seen these. There's some team, I don't know who they are, but they've done 2 videos now, as far as I'm aware. One of them is a big Star Wars dogfight in kind of an anime style, down to the X-wings deploying missiles at like Robotech, or I guess Macross. If you know Macross or Robotech, they have this very distinct like launching a bunch of missiles. Like right down to that stuff, they do this really gorgeous anime version of like a Star Wars dogfight, and then they've also done Doctor Who like anime reimagining. Um, and like I looked at both those and I was like, these people need to make like a full series. Like their work is amazing. I don't know if they're working on this, but this animation reminds me a lot of those 2 videos. Uh, I've seen like some stuff from Netflix animation. Apparently, part of getting them on board was Netflix feels or knows that their animation is not good. Their original content for adults is phenomenal for the most part. Their kid shows not so much, and their animation maybe even less so. This looks amazing. I don't know what the budget of this show is, but if it looks as good as that teaser, uh, this might dethrone Young Justice as the best looking American cartoon show I've ever seen. It looks absolutely amazing. Um, so I'm really excited. We don't know a lot. I think it's interesting that the princess is not in the team shot. Uh, Now in the original anime, Go Lion and Robotech after it, there is a different pilot for the Blue Lion early on, and I think he gets hurt in the in Voltron. And he gets killed in Go Lion. Um, but he goes away, and I think that there being a blue pilot here that is not the princess, I'm thinking we might actually get a death early on. So maybe that does lend to the Game of Thrones kind of a thing. Uh, they're announcing this, and it comes out in just a couple of months. It comes out in June. Personally, I'm really excited for it. Voltron is a show that I've always really wanted to love. When I was a kid, Voltron, what is it? I can't remember exactly what it's called, Adventures in the Third Dimension or Voltron the Third Dimension or something along those lines. That was the Voltron I grew up with, and I loved that show. I haven't gone back to it. I'm not even sure if it's on DVD, but I loved that show when I was a kid. So like, that's kind of my Voltron. I did go and watch the first 10 or so episodes of the original Voltron, and I was really surprised by the fact that the first like 5 episodes are super serialized, and then after that it's really episodic. I would assume that Go Lion is probably a little bit less episodic, or at least has more of an overarching story. But I've never loved Voltron, and I'm hoping that it's kind of like what I heard about the Thundercat show, where everyone said that it was this amazing reimagining and did all these great things and really made the show what you kind of remembered it being or what you've always wanted it to be. And I'm hoping that's what this is for Voltron. I'm hoping this is just a fantastic reimagining of this universe and really, in building into the mythology and the universe and really just making just a great Voltron show. Something that builds on the original and is able to surpass it with complexity of story and characters. So personally, I'm really excited for this. I think it looks phenomenal, and I can't wait to see more.